SmackDown had some work to do in order to freaking rebound. Okay, so the show starts off with the modern-day Maharaja being introduced by the Singh brothers, and he comes out, and, well, what do you know? The Singh brothers are apologizing because of their actions last week, talking about they let down the Maharaja. Okay. So, it's funny because there's going to be a tag match in the main event. Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton versus Rusev and the WWE champion Jinder Mahal. I remember when these two were in the league. Wait, what? Jinder Mahal and Rusev, I thought that didn't work out before. Yeah, that's just... Anyway, Jinder Mahal says that he'll show off his superior wrestling skills, and I'm like, ha. When he teams with Rusev against Nakamura and Randy Orton. Like, we're really supposed to take them seriously. Are we supposed to take them seriously? No. Okay, fine. So, yeah, Singh Brothers says that they want to apologize to the Maharaja, they want to apologize to India, and they want to kiss the feet of the Maharaja. With or without boots, fuck that, okay? But before the Singh brothers can actually get to the feet, Nakamura comes out. He ridiculously pushes the Singh brothers out of the way so fucking easily. And get this, the Singh brothers was like, no, Nakamura will never touch you again. But what does Nakamura do? Actually touches Jinder Mahal and actually attacks. Of course, the numbers game actually gets the best of Nakamura. And then Randy Orton shows up. Okay, Randy Orton shows up, and next thing you know, Rusev shows up. And, okay, so you're telling me, so now, Rusev, the Singh brothers, and Jinder Mahal actually gets the advantage over Nakamura and Randy Orton. I don't know who wrote this. I don't know, but it just doesn't seem believable or even possible to me. So I was just shaking my head. I was like, this is just not, no. Oh, Kaloss to Nakamura, and yeah, we're gonna get ready for the tag team match tonight. Wow, I wonder how that's gonna go. Kick to Orton, Kaloss to Nakamura, and it's like, ugh. Didn't Rusev lose to... Didn't he lose to Randy Orton just by RKO? So we're supposed to take Rusev seriously even after this attack? I mean, it's just... Speaking of trying to take things seriously, we get Chad Gable teaming up with Shelton Benjamin. Okay. Against the Ascension. Guess who wins this match? Duh. I mean, come on. The Ascension... Okay, maybe it was just the fact that, okay, this is a warm-up match to see how they go together and so on and so forth, but if anyone thought the Ascension was going to win, look, I would like to hear from you. I would like to read your comments. Please, let me know. The Ascension was supposed to win that match. I want to hear that, and I want someone to be serious when they say that. I don't want any trolling. I want someone serious, and I want someone to make their case about that, because the Ascension hasn't been taken seriously ever since NXT. And they were supposed to be one of the biggest, best tag teams, and they get to the main roster and they get shat on. It's just sad, really. So, Baron Corbin is sick and tired of people asking, where's your briefcase? And, okay, he doesn't live in the past. He said that Cena, yeah, he's like, forget what happened at SummerSlam. Cena ducked and dodged him and ran the Raw. Okay, yeah, but he beat you at the opening, and it's like, okay, he doesn't have anything to prove. I mean, yeah. He says that AJ Styles promised an opportunity at the United States Championship. So he thinks that he'll cash in on that tonight when AJ Styles actually does his U.S. Open Challenge. Which actually happens. The U.S. Open Challenge, that is. But Baron Corbin cashing in on it? No. Ty Dillinger actually comes out. The perfect 10. Yeah, where have you been? And Corbin comes out, sadly tries to get in front of Ty Dillinger. It was like, no, me. And Ty actually pushes him out of the way. A push, okay? So guess what happens? Baron Corbin actually tries to go on the attack. And Baron Corbin tries to get in the ring. And Ty Dillinger actually retaliates. Kicks Baron Corbin out of the ring. So the match actually fucking starts. The bell rings. And AJ Styles made short work of Ty Dillinger. And he even made him tap to the calf crusher. And it's like, wait a second here. At least let Corbin interfere to have the match thrown out. To make at least Ty Dillinger look strong. But this was basically a squash match for the perfect 10. It's just, I didn't understand that. I'm like, if you're trying to make new stars, if you're trying to at least have him showcase, at least have him, have a good match up to a certain point, or even rock AJ Styles a bit, but that didn't happen. And Baron Corbin didn't do anything until after the match when he pulled out Ty Dillinger and attacked him and tried to get in the ring only to get a fucking forearm. And it's like, really? Seriously? I don't understand WWE and their logic. Ty Dillinger should have at least had a good fucking showing, but that didn't even happen. So that just didn't make any sense to me. Speaking of not making sense, okay, Jinder Mahal and Rusev are in the back, and Rusev is like, no, this is not about Japan, this is not about the United States, this is not about Bulgaria, this is not about India, this is about revenge. And after we're done with them, I'm coming after the WWE title. Yeah, so we're supposed to believe in Rusev to go after any title as of right now. No, just So, Mike Kanellis, yeah, another Where You Been, versus
Glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
Okay, look. Short work. I mean, okay, look. I understand that you want to establish Bobby Roode, but you're going to have to move him away from these jobbers / ham-and-eggers very, very fucking quick. Because you're putting him in these type of matches, and it's like, okay, yeah, we already know who's going to win. And they're not even fucking full-fledged matches. This is just showcasing the glorious one, Bobby Roode. So Bobby Roode beats Mike Kanellis. I thought that Mike Kanellis was supposed to be getting some type of, mid-card push at least, but ever since he's arrived, he hasn't really done anything. Aiden English sings, and sings, and sings. Until Kevin Owens comes out, he basically demands him to leave. He's like, I won't ask twice. And then he addresses Shane O'Mac last week. And for his last week and his actions. And Kevin Owens says, okay, 1 year ago, 365 days ago, I had the crowning achievement of becoming Universal Champion. And now a year later, I'm not a champion at all. He's not the Universal Champion. He's not the United States Champion. And he says that, yeah, Shane screwed him. So it's like, okay. Shane O'Mac comes out and he explains the whole situation of you picked Baron Corbin and Baron Corbin abandoned his duties, and he actually took off the referee shirt and gave it to Shane. So Shane put it on and then da-da-da-da-da. Okay, fine. So, but he demands Kevin Owens to leave because Aiden English actually has a match against Sami Zayn. Oh yeah, Sami, where you been? And are you even relevant still? I'm sorry, but Sami Zayn is not at this point. The mid-card scene is dead. And it's funny because, again, he's one of those people that lost to The Miz. Do the math, people. Whoever loses to The Miz, they get ranked down and their careers are ruined. It's just... Oh. Anyway. The funniest thing about this match is that Aiden English actually wins because Kevin Owens actually was commentating, and he gets up from the commentator's table and goes in the ring and actually pulls the referee out and actually puts on a referee's shirt. And was like, yeah, I'm the ref to Sami Zayn. Attacks Sami Zayn, give him the pop-up powerbomb, Aiden English covers, and we got a fast count. Wow. This just... So, you're just going to bury Sami Zayn like that. I admit I laughed. But then Shane McMahon says that the match doesn't count. And it's like, alright, that's fine. Yeah, just erase shit from the record books. While you're at it, erase Miz title reigns from the record books because he hasn't done anything to deserve them, especially when he got a WWE title. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, Dolph Ziggler basically did the same shit that he did last week as far as the backstage interview, and he's like, no, he doesn't have anything this week, and it's going to take longer than he thought. He's been taken for granted for years, and you know, all those years of hard work meant nothing, and it's just like, Dolph, again, another victim of losing to The Miz, and now he's not relevant. I mean, he was barely relevant before he lost to The Miz, but still, he's just, yeah, poof, gone. And we didn't even know that he was actually gone or missing. That's how much we cared about Dolph. And we still don't care about Dolph. So, you get the Usos versus the New Day. And whoever wins this match will choose the stipulation for their next match, for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. And it's like, okay, fine. Xavier Woods is still hurt, so it was Kofi and Big E. Pretty good match. A blind tag, a roll-up, a pull of the tights, the Usos win. Oh well. But they didn't announce any stipulations as of right now. I guess they're going to make us sweat. They're going to make us wait. They're going to play the TikTok game until next week. Or maybe on fucking social media. Who knows? So, Ellsworth and Carmella. Does anyone give a fuck about Carmella? Please comment below if you do. Because I don't. I really don't give a fuck about Carmella. I don't even fucking like Carmella. She hasn't done anything in the ring. And she better not get that women's championship. She just better not. But... what's next for Carmella? Okay, look. Don't even care. Carmella's angry. He was like, yeah, I'm not telling you anything ever again because of last week you spilled the beans on everything, and he's like, hey, did you get the flowers I sent you? Yeah, but did you steal flowers from a funeral? Total waste of time. And the funniest thing about it, and one of the funniest things on SmackDown Live this week, is that Natty actually fucking shows up, and she's like, if you ever try to cash in on me again, I'll make you the Baron Corbin of the women's division. I hope she actually does become the Baron Corbin of the women's division, because I don't want to see Carmella champion, period, because it just wouldn't make sense to me. After that, yeah. So, they're actually going to have a one-on-one match next week. You're going to have Carmella versus Natalya in a singles match next week. A cash-in better not fucking happen, or if a cash-in does happen, it better fail. Oh, but by the way, Naomi shows up and she's like, yeah, you got a rough 2 weeks ahead of you, Natty. Yeah, you got to face Carmella next week, and then you got to face me 2 weeks later. So, it's going to be Naomi 2 weeks later for the rematch for the fucking Women's Championship. And it's like, oh, God. Speaking of another thing about the women's division that was a total debacle this week, was Tamina versus some jobber. And Lana was annoying outside of the ring with a fucking microphone. I'm like, why the fuck does she have a fucking mic? So, this is supposed to be the Ravishing Revolution, and she's like, Tamina, crush, and we're now supposed to take Tamina seriously? This is not even necessarily a repackage. This is just Lana being a cheerleader. Who should she be out there with? Rusev. It's just, So, Tamina versus a jobber, basically annihilates the jobber, and we're supposed to take her seriously as the next women's champion, or women's champion down the line. So, Fashion Files. Long story short for the Fashion Files is they had a black light shining over all of these things on boxes and arrows and stuff like that. Yeah, if you shine that black light to the Miz, yeah, it'll have dick marks and cum fucking stains all over his shit. But anyway, you had the black light or the shining of the boxes, and they named Aiden English, and it's like, okay, fine, okay, dun dun dun, next week. So you get the main event of the night: Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev and the modern day Maharaja, the WWE champion, Jinder Mahal. Did anyone think that the heels were going to win? Did we actually think that Rusev was going to actually be taken seriously in this match? No. At least he got some offense, but to no avail. He was the one that fucking got pinned. And everything happened too. Yeah, Kashasta, and yeah, that's it. Bye-bye Rusev, and pretty much that's your career at this point. But during the celebration, when Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura, who will face each other next week, and whoever wins that match will get a shot at the WWE Championship, an RKO to Nakamura. When that was happening, I was like, you guys are standing there way too long. It's RKO time. Yeah, there's still time to go. SmackDown's not over yet. Yeah, RKO to Nakamura, and then the show ends with Randy Orton on the second rope doing his fucking pose. So basically, that was SmackDown Live this week, and it's like you didn't even you improved very slightly from last week's garbage, and this week it's like, yeah. Next week, oh god, where I guess we're gonna get a stipulation from a tag match, for a tag match next week. We're gonna get possibly a cash in, and I hope a fail. We're gonna get a new number one contender or contenders to the WWE Championship next week. The United States Championship Challenge, Open Challenge, maybe. I just, you know what? Look. Anyway, do you agree or disagree with my opinions? Please comment below if you do. I mean, I'm always open for a freaking debate about wrestling. And hit that like button, hit subscribe. Just Raw and SmackDown, man. Just, and I know I haven't done an NXT review in the last couple of weeks. It's just that now that Asuka relinquished the NXT women's title, and I mean, we got new champions all around, and it's just like, yeah, even though it's the better show by far, it's way better than Raw, but damn, this shit should be on the fucking main network, and it should be 2 hours. That's the way I feel about NXT. So, drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.